Welcome to the user end guide video. Today I will be showing you how to operate the QM46-2 as let alone as do other procedures that will maintain the press and also do the production job at the same time. So let's get started with the opening introduction. Here's a picture of the press and the labels that you will be referring to as we're going further into the procedures. But anyways, let's go into the first procedure of the printing press. We'll start with the starting up of the press. Turn on the press, turn the red dial clockwise to turn on the press, figure 1-1, which is located bottom of the operator panel near the delivery unit. Turn it until it clicks. Step 2, put the cheeks in on both drive side and delivery side of the ink fountain panels, and then tighten threads on both sides of the panel to lock the cheeks in place. Repeat the process with the feeder unit. Step 3, select both printing units, figure 1-3. Press the printing unit selection button on the operator panel and make sure the lights are on, indicating both units are selected. Use the ink knife to put ink in both fountain units, figure 1-4. The darker ink color goes on the feeder side of the unit and the lighter color goes on the delivery side of the unit. Unlock and lower the main dampening roller and put in the down position. And then start ink ducker, figure 1-3, in the operator panel to ink up the press. Run for 30 to 40 revolutions for the rollers to fully ink up, and then turn off the ink ductor. Lock the dampening roller facing the upward position of the inking process, and then slide the watering dampening pans, figure 1-5, on the top of the ink train delivery unit. Slide in the dampening pan under the feeder unit until the end. Also install the solution containers, figure 1-7, on top of the hole opening of the top of the both delivery and feeder units of the solution to pour the dampening solution in the units. Step 5. Install separator guide, figure 1-6, inside by clicking in place in both plate cylinder inside the press. Make sure baller side locks into the drive side. Then move the plate selector leaning towards the feeder side and then press autoplate and wait for 3 clicks. Then slide the lighter color on the other side of the selector of the angle, image facing delivery side of the unit. Press autoplate, figure 1-3, again to put it in the press. Repeat the process with the darker plate, which is also facing delivery side of the unit, ink side, and lead plate selector into the delivery. Note, make sure the run button is not on when you're putting in the separator. Procedure is to clean up the press. Step 1. Remove the plate by having the selector leaning towards the feeder side. Press autoplate, figure 1-2, to eject the first plate, and repeat the process with the second plate by having the selector plate leaning towards the delivery side. Step 2. Then remove the separator guide, figure 1-6, by using the handle on top of the press and pull towards delivery side, figure 2-4. Unclip the separator guide inside between both plate cylinders. Step 3. Remove the paper from the feeder and the delivery side unit. Step 4. Remove both solution containers, figure 1-7, and both dampening plates, figure 1-5. Step 5. Remove ink with ink knife from both fountain solutions and store it back in the original cans it came from for future productions. Untighten threads and remove cheeks from both fountain units and on the top of the feeder units and delivery units. Step 6. Raise dampening roller, figure 1-2, to lock in the upward position located on the delivery end backside of press inside the ink train by flipping up the guard. Step 7. Install both ink pans on the bottom of the ink train to deliver side and the feeder side. Fold 2 shop towels inside and scotch tape on the near sharp edge of the pan on both plates or blades. Step 8. Then run press for 15 minutes and use blanket wash to spray the rollers, figure 2-3, for both ink fountains. Step 9. Manually clean both plates and blank cylinders by opening up the guards for the blanket cylinders on the delivery side. Then open up the plate by using the handle on the press On the delivery side, figure 2.4, manually clean with a shop towel, both cylinder cleaners and top dampening rollers on the delivery side. Note, make sure the run button is not on when you're doing these steps. Procedure is setting up the press. Step 1. Turn the red dial clockwise, figure 1-1, which is located on the bottom panel of the operator side near the delivery unit. Step 2. Load the paper on the feeder side. Raise the pile height using the crank, figure 3-1. Use the grippers, which look like rows of suction cups. Adjust side rail and tail rail to fit the straightening of the paper, figure 3-2. Step 3. Then on the bottom right on the feeder and drive side, turn the gray toggle switch, figure 3-3, to the thin line for light paper, and then turn the black dial to 0 counterclockwise for the red light, figure 3-4. This is located on the bottom right on the drive side. Step 4, turn dial clockwise until the light goes away. Then move 5 more notches clockwise for maximum sheet tolerance. Step 5, finally press the double sheet detector on the operator side so the machine can properly load the paper inside the feeder unit, which is figure 3-5. Procedure, setting plate setter for the QM46-2. Step 1, shake the mouse to start up the computer. Step 2, follow command prompt, Control-Alt-Delete. Step 3, enter password Creo. Step 4, then select the file you want to make a plate by clicking the job name on the job list, figure 4.1. Step 5, load the plate into the machine, figure 4.2, and align the edges on the right side of the plate against the blue line, figure 4.3. Make sure the shiny side is not facing you. Note, make sure your hands are away from the machine when the hatch closes to burn the plate. And then step 6, after that's done being placed, push the start button when it appears on the panel, figure 4.4 on the screen of the machine to burn the image on the plate. Procedure, hanging plates. Step 1, first align the plate in between the two unilateral guides, figure 5.1, and position the plate, and then punch the plate gripper side of the plate side, which contains the info name of the color, figure 5.2. Step 2, install separator guide inside, figure 1.6, by opening the press up and using the handle to raise the plate selector, and then use the handle to pull towards the driver's side to open press, and then click in the guide separator in between both plate cylinders and make sure the baller side locks into drive side. Step 3, dampen both plates with fountain solution and scrub the plate until the plate looks lighter in color. Step 4, then press autoplate figure 5.3 and wait for the 3 clicks, and then move the plate selector facing feeder side and then put the light color plate facing the ink fountain / feeder unit side, figure 5.4. Then press autoplate again, figure 5.3, to put it in the press. Then repeat the process again with a darker plate. Move the plate selector facing the delivery side and plate facing delivery side ink fountain side, figure 5.6. Note, make sure you are not holding onto the plate when you hit autoplate. End of this video. Thanks for watching. And if you have any other questions about the instruction of the process, please refer to your nearest instruction manual for further details of any question you might have or want to see in the instruction manuals. Anyways, farewell.